Welcome to Raptor's Recon, and today's a sad day. Stan Lee has passed away today at the young age of 95. I just read this on Fox News. So let me go ahead and get into the article real quick here and then give you some thoughts on that. Anyway, this is off of Fox News. Written by Tyler McCarthy. Stan Lee, legendary Marvel superheroes creator, dead at 95. Stan Lee, the comic book mastermind who changed the landscape of the superhero genre by creating countless beloved characters, has died at age 95. An attorney for Lee's daughter, J.C. Lee, said the creative dynamo who revolutionized the comic world by introducing human frailties in superheroes such as Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk, was declared dead Monday at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. J.C. Lee told TMZ, "My father loved all of his fans. He was the greatest, most decent man." Lee has experienced several health issues throughout the past year, including a battle with pneumonia, as well as issues with his vision. As the top writer at Marvel Comics, and later as its publisher, he revived the industry in the 1960s by offering the costumes and action craved by younger readers, while insisting on sophisticated plots, college-level dialogue, satire, science fiction, and even philosophy. Marvel Chief Creator Office Joe Quesada shared his condolences on Twitter. Millions responded to the unlikely mix of realistic fantasy, and many of his characters, including Spider-Man, the Hulk, and X-Men, went on to become stars of blockbuster films. Recent projects he helped make possible range from the films Black Panther and Doctor Strange to such TV series as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and also the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. "I think everybody loves things that are bigger than life. I think of them as fairy tales for grown-ups," he told the Associated Press in 2006 interview. "We all grew up with giants and ogres and witches. Well, you get a little bit older and you're too old to read fairy tales. But I don't think you ever outgrow your love for those kinds of things. Things that are bigger than life and magical and very imaginative." Lee considered the comic book medium as an art form, and he was very prolific. By some accounts, he came up with a new comic book every day for 10 years. "I wrote so many, I don't even know. I wrote either hundreds or thousands of them," he told the AP in 2006. He hit his stride in the 1960s when he brought the Fantastic Four, the Hulk, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and numerous others to life. "It was like there was something in the air. I couldn't do anything wrong," he recalled. His heroes, meanwhile, were a far cry from virtuous do-gooders, such as rival DC Comics Superman. The Fantastic Four fought with each other. Spider-Man was goaded into superhero work by his alter ego, Peter Parker, who suffered from unrequited crushes, money problems, and dandruff. The Silver Surfer, an alien doomed to wander Earth's atmosphere, waxed about the woeful nature of man. The Hulk was marked by self-loathing, Daredevil was blind, and Iron Man had a weak heart. The beauty of Stan Lee's characters is that they were characters first and superheroes next, Jeff Klein, executive producer of the Men in Black animated television series, told the Blade of Toledo, Ohio in 1998. Some of Lee's creations became symbols of social change. The inner turmoil of Spider-Man represented 60s America. For example, while the Black Panther and the Savage She-Hulk mirrored the travails of minorities and women. Lee scripted most of Marvel's superhero comics himself during the 60s, including the Avengers and the X-Men, two of the most enduring. In 1972, he became Marvel's publisher and editorial director. 4 years later, 72 million copies of Spider-Man were sold. "He's become our Mickey Mouse," he once said of the mass web-crawling crusader. Lee also published several books, including The Superhero Women in 1977 and How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way the following year, when he was named Publisher of the Year by the Periodical and Book Association of America. I actually have that book, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. I still have it. Anyway, CBS turned the Hulk into a successful TV series with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno portraying the doomed scientist from 1978 to 82. A Spider-Man series ran briefly in 1978. Both characters were featured in an animated TV series as well. The first big-budget movie based on Lee's characters, X-Men, was a smash in 2000, earning more than $130 million at North American theaters. Spider-Man did even better, taking in more than $400 million in 2002. Lee's death falls on Veterans Day, which is fitting as he served in World War II with the U.S. Army Signal Corps from 1942 to 1945. Lee reportedly enlisted in the military shortly after hearing about the attack on Pearl Harbor. In his final post to social media, he wished fans a happy Veterans Day while sharing an image of himself from his Army days. In 2017, Lee's wife of almost 70 years, Joan, died at age 93. Well, I don't think anybody can argue the impact that Stan Lee had on people, on kids growing up. Me, throughout my youth, being a Spider-Man fan and pretty much a staunch Marvel fan all around. The Incredible Hulk, X-Men, Fantastic Four, all of those. He's been great, and I love his cameos in all the movies. I love all his ideas and concepts and the way he treated fans. It's a real sad moment for all of us who grew up enjoying all of his creations and continuing to enjoy them today. It's no exaggeration to say that he definitely left a mark on our society and pop culture as a whole. So with that, much respect to Stan Lee and all of his accomplishments. We'll definitely miss you and all the things that you've done, but know that the torch has been passed on, and that your works will live on throughout history. This is Raptor's Recon, signing out.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.
Excelsior!